It's Rob and Liz in the morning. His radio. Harilyn is in for Liz, which she puts interesting things on her salad, I'm learning.
Well, it's more of what is a salad than what's in the salad. So my son has a definition that a salad is any ingredients mixed together becomes a salad.
What?
So if he mixes M&Ms with Skittles and Starburst, it becomes a candy salad.
That's a salad?
In my son's mind,
I love it.
Yes. And I thought he was crazy until I saw this survey. And people be mixing things all up in their bowl and calling it a salad.
Like what?
Well, toppings include like hot dogs mixed in some lettuce called a salad.
People put hot dogs in their salad?
Yes.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah. Also marshmallows. And I think there's something a grandma used to make way back with a marshmallow and fruit or something or Jell-O, and it was called a salad.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
some
was.
kind of gelatin thing. I know what you're talking about, and it was called a something salad. I can't remember.
Right. A
Ninja,
something
do
salad.
you know?
We call it fruit fluff.
Fruit fluff.
Absolutely not.
Salad. It's known as a salad of some sort. Like you can still go to the deli section and get whatever it is.
That thing in a salad. But people are mixing. This is crazy to hear that hot dogs are.
Hot dogs. Okay. So then it goes on to tell that bananas, peanut butter, peppermint, and popcorn are also mixed in on top of lettuce to make a salad. And the more and more I see these toppings, the more I think my son's not crazy and people mixing anything together and calling it a salad.
Yeah, but the rest of the stuff that you're talking about has lettuce.
Oh no, macaroni salad, potato salad, that's considered salad too, and there's
I've
no
heard
lettuce.
of macaroni salad.
But there's no lettuce in that.
Yeah, you're right. But Ninja puts, what do you put in your salad again?
I like to put fruit in mine.
Oh, really? Wait till you hear what Jake does.
Hold on, peppermints?
Look, I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you what people do.
Absolutely not. Listen, mine's gonna blow your head off. You ready? Okay.
Let's
we're
hear it.
ready.
Lettuce,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
cheese.
And
Period.
That's it. Lettuce and cheese. That's a salad.
what about dressing? Any dressing?
Oh, I mean, yeah, ranch, but
Always.
that's all I want on it.
Yeah, and then Scott, I mean, he's like, I feel there's bacon on yours, Scott.
Well, why, exactly. Why has no one said bacon yet? That's a must. Bacon, bacon bits, yeah, anything like that. I like some hard-boiled egg, maybe some green peppers, ranch. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Listen, I was listening to your salad conversation, and I believe I've got an answer for you.
Okay.
My grandma, she used to make that salad with Jell-O and fruit, and I believe it's called a congealed salad.
That sounds familiar.
Okay.
The congealed salad, and then there's some people that make it with Jell-O, fruit, and nuts, and put a cream topping on it, and I believe that's called a Waldorf salad.
That's the one I was thinking of right there.
Yeah, it's got cream and nuts and fruit and Jell-O in it.
And my grandmother would make that all the time, and I feel like marshmallows were in it too.
You think so?
Yeah. I remember it's been a minute since I've had this stuff, but I feel like there was marshmallows in it.
Okay. So the same salad, Stephanie texted in and said it's a Watergate salad.
Okay.
Michelle texted in, said it's an ambrosia salad.
Ambrosia?
Yeah, that has like pineapple and coconut and some other things in it.
I wonder
but
where you're
same
from.
thing.
Who was that?
Michelle.
Michelle. I wonder where you're from, Michelle.
Joy said it's called an orange fluff salad.
Orange fluff. Mm-hmm. The Watergate, Waldorf
I think so.
thing? Okay.
And then Sherry said it's a congealed salad. So
Okay.
I don't know if we're all talking about the same salad or if these are 4 different versions of the salad or 6 different versions or if we're just all eating it and making up names as we go.
Right? You look at it and call it something.
I'm going to call it the Wiggle Jiggle salad.
My salad would be arugula, greens, romaine lettuce, shredded carrots, and cucumbers with balsamic vinaigrette.
See, now that's a salad because it's got greens and stuff in it.
I think so too, but my son is not the only one. It's looking more normal and normal. Sharon texted in and said microwave air popcorn with caramel M&Ms equals a salad.
So what do you call the salad?
Uh,
Do you
popcorn M&M salad, I guess.
Popcorn M&M salad.
I don't know. It sounds delicious.
I really, outside of that Jell-O stuff, I've never heard anything else called a salad unless it had like lettuce and tomato and stuff on it.
But think about it. Potato salad, egg salad, chicken salad.
Oh, yeah, there's all that.
Macaroni salad. It's
There is all
anything
that
mixed
stuff.
together. We are just
Why do I
accustomed.
always, when I hear salad, my go-to is the lettuce stuff.
I don't know.
I never thought of the other stuff because, yeah, there's that egg salad stuff, which I don't like.
See, and maybe you don't eat that, so we don't think about it, but
Oh, then there's tuna salad, right?
yeah.
I forgot about the tuna salad. Oh, my world is being rocked right now. Okay, Teresa's here at 800-447-7234.
I put blueberries sometimes, and I also put some little mango oranges in there sometimes.
I can see that on a salad. I kind of like some fruit like that on a salad.
Yep, and that's mixed in with tomatoes. You got to have tomatoes. Good grief.
No, I'm not a tomato
Salad.
fan. No.
Put in whatever basically you've got in the fridge.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I love how they really combated speeding in this one neighborhood. Now, if you see a police officer and they've got the radar gun, you're usually accustomed to seeing like the patrol car on the side of the road. And there's the guy sticking the radar gun out the window and catching you speeding, right?
And my foot's pressing on the brake real fast.
Don't tap on your brake. That's a sure sign that you're speeding.
Well, if I don't, I'm speeding.
You take it off the gas. It slows down. Seriously, my son is a police officer. I've learned the tricks.
Okay.
But here's what this one guy did. Okay, instead of the patrol car, he had a folding chair, put it at the side of the road, and he's just sitting in it underneath the shade of a tree in front of a house with a radar gun out. And people are just thinking, oh, there's a guy just sitting by the road. Why is that? They get closer, and then they're caught speeding because he's got the radar gun out, getting your speed.
So does he like run them down? How does he get them?
Oh, yeah, he chases them on foot. No, there's some police cars up the road, and so he'll tell them, hey, pull over the brown Jeep, and pulls them over and gets the ticket.
Look, that guy deserves to pull everybody over in that neighborhood. He is working hard sitting under that chair.
He had 25 people speeding through that neighborhood where it should have been like, 15 miles an hour or 10 miles an hour in a neighborhood. So he just sat there and 25 cars just like that.
Maybe that'll be the last time people are speeding in their neighborhood,
You
which I
would
hope
think.
because neighborhoods are meant to be safe. You've got your kids running around, they're riding their bikes in the neighborhood. You don't need people speeding in the neighborhood.
Absolutely not. I mean, that'll happen in the neighborhood I live in. Harilyn lives in the same neighborhood. So that happens from time to time, but not always. Because there's always kids that are on their bikes and stuff.
Right. And so we tend to have a grip on who's driving fast and who's not and calling them out.
Oh,
Yeah. I'll
so
call
you're
you
that.
out. I'm
You're
that
person.
mom.
Are
Yeah.
you that
Oh,
mom that puts it on the Facebook group?
In my neighborhood? Yes, sir, I am.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Yeah, I think you may know the band members. I mean, there's Helen Henry and Mr. Munch, Jasper T. Jowls, and Pasquale. I think I'm saying the name right. I don't know if that's the drummer or not. These are the band members of the animatronics band at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh.
They're about, I don't know if you heard this. I just read this. I read that they're closing down all the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. And so you won't see that band performing anymore.
Finally, the last time I saw them, my kids were little and they kept glitching and they'd be like, da 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 da.
Are you serious? They just never
Yeah.
updated the stuff.
No.
There's this thing called updates. Hit the update and let them update. I mean, Ninja used to go as a child, right?
Yeah, the last time I remember being there was like 7 years old
Oh.
for my birthday party.
7 years old.
Really?
Was it memorable enough? I mean, you remember Chuck E. Cheese at all?
I really don't remember the animatronics moving. I just remember loving the photo booth.
The one thing.
Yeah.
The takeaway from Chuck E. Cheese is the photo booth.
Look, I love Chuck E. Cheese. I'm not going to lie. When as an adult with no kids, like we'd go at night and
For
just,
real?
Yeah, because it was only a quarter to play. So we would like play all the games and have fun. But we never looked at those creepy things.
They had like a pizza bar, right? I'm acting like they're not around anymore. They're still around.
They
They're just getting
are.
rid of the animatronics.
Yeah, and they're going to update it, add some new features like some trampoline things and some updated screens and dance floors and things like that, like bringing it up to this century. But yeah, their pizza's good.
I remember it's like a pizza bar in there, right?
I don't think so anymore. I think you order it to your
Anymore,
table.
so it used to be then.
I don't know.
Oh, she doesn't know.
I know there was a salad bar because that's what I would get.
Scott would go to this place. So you would bring your son Josh, wouldn't you?
We had a birthday party for him about 5 or 6 years ago, and I like the animatronics. I'm a little sad they're getting rid of some of this nostalgia because, I don't know, they're kind of weird, but they're fun at the same time.
Stop the cap.
But I think the glitches are fun when they start to kind of...
So it would glitch where you are too, huh?
Yeah, I think all of them did from time to time. That was part of the draw, right?
I guess.
Weird equals creepy. Those things were creepy.
A little creepy.
Really? Like the
fun.
Burger King?
Yeah, that's
now,
creepy
that's
too.
creepy. That's really creepy. Jake seems to be very sad about the animatronics leaving Chuck E. Cheese.
That is a blessing.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
those things are gross. Those things look evil.
What?
It's like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Jay,
Yeah, I'm good.
Those things are evil, he said. Really?
Yeah.
They gotta be.
Evidently. So here's what I'm gathering. Just through this conversation, that nobody likes the animatronics. No wonder why they're going away.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Little, we didn't understand. I mean, we understood, but we didn't really like. We were just like, oh, it's Chucky, yay! But when we get older, it's just like you need to stay away from the kids.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. We can do games all day long. We can play. We can eat good pizza, but we don't have to have those creepy little animatronics.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Mildred gets this call, and she's learning by the voice on the other end of the call that her grandson's in prison.
Oh, no.
I know. We're scary, right? And so they're saying, listen, he can get out on bail for $8,000. She's like, oh, good. $8,000. That's probably something that I could do. And then she started thinking, wait a minute here. And so she asked this one question. She said, what's my grandson's name? And the person hung up.
No.
You know what it was?
It was?
Scam. Going on a senior citizen. Mildred's like 84 years old. With a name like Mildred, you're 84 years old, right?
Right.
And Mildred is so sharp. She didn't fall for that. She's like, there's no way. I mean, at first she was like concerned, like, no, my grandson is in prison? What happened? And it's like, hey, listen, $8,000, we can bail him out. So just go ahead and send me the $8,000. We'll take care of it for you. And it's like, wait a minute. It's like, okay, well, what's my grandson's name?
Okay, well, if we don't have the basics of the grandson's name, we shouldn't be making that call to begin with.
And I keep reading these things that there's a lot of that. You wouldn't think people would fall for it, but they do.
Really?
People do fall for it because when it hits your emotions like that, it's like, oh, I'm glad. Yeah.
I'll do anything I can.
I'll
I
get
get
him
it.
out of prison. And some more and more people are doing that, especially. And you have to ask the questions now because there's too much of the scam stuff that's going on.
Mm-hmm. And especially when it's not the prison system that's calling, and is your grandson really the kind that gets into trouble? And so she's probably asking all of these questions before the simplest one.
Right? But she asked the very basic one right up front. Yeah,
And
tell
they
me his
hung up.
name. And they're like, click.
Good for Mildred.
You right?
Good for her knowing what a scam is.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
This guy is just so amazing. He is really dedicated to work. He's got a great work ethic. As a matter of fact, he walks 5 miles to work every day. And to boot, the guy can't see.
Yeah.
He is legally blind. He doesn't have to use a stick. So I'm feeling that he can see shapes and things like that, but he cannot see enough to drive himself to work. So he walks 5 miles one way, just get to work.
Works his 8-hour shift and then walks home. Well, the neighborhood found out about it. The community found out why he was walking every day to work, and they decided we're going to be the community that comes alongside of him. And so they began picking him up every day and taking him to work so he no longer has to walk 5 miles and he can get to work every single day.
Isn't that great? They do that on the way to work and on the way home. So if anybody sees him and they're a part of this little community that goes, we're going to pick him up whenever we see him, they do that. So he doesn't have to walk 10 miles every day.
Isn't that incredible? I imagine it was on the community Facebook page, like, hey, this is who this is what's going on. Can you help if you see him? And then people will pick him up on their way to and from. He works at Walmart. So if, I've got to go pick up something at Walmart, he's He's getting off. I'm
And
going to
they
take
pick
him
him
home.
up. It's great. It's on the regular for him. Somebody's always picking him up now. But I mean, you just think about it. What did it take? It takes about 30 minutes to go about a mile if you're walking 3 miles an hour. It takes about 30 minutes. So it's 10 miles, 30 minutes. I mean, come on. That's got to be 2 hours at least.
At least just to get to work and make a living and then do it home. Like, no. Oh, I don't have that much work ethic.
Right?
I don't. If I had to walk here this morning, I'd still be in bed.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
If someone were to ask you, what is your most memorable birthday, how would you answer? It's Rob and Liz in the morning. Harilyn in for Liz. It's His Radio.
For one sweet little girl, it was her 3rd birthday, but it was her first.
What, huh?
Yeah, she had spent 3 years in foster care. And right before her 3rd birthday, her mama, Jess, and her daddy adopted her. And her mom posted this amazing video that just brought me to tears. It went viral because this sweet little girl is celebrating her birthday for the first time at 3 years old. And the entire time they're singing happy birthday to her friends, her new family. She is bawling her eyes out. Thank you, Mommy and Daddy. Thank you, Mommy and Daddy, because she's never felt the love
Really?
of a family before.
And to know that at 3 years old is quite amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I think when you spend several years in foster care feeling, unloved and undesired, that moment that you get your family and you are cherished and loved, oh, she knew.
And she felt that.
She felt it 100%.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I don't know if you're into swimming at all. I used to compete in triathlons, and the hardest thing for me to do in the whole triathlon thing is the swimming part. I stunk at it. It was horrible. I could make it up on the bike and the run and all that stuff, and I've always wished I could swim faster. Now they have a device that helps people swim faster, and it's a propeller behind you.
Not allowed in triathlons, let's be clear.
No, I wish they would.
But it is a small device that you kind of pedal your feet like you would a bicycle as it rides through the water. So maybe you are on that adventure with your family. You can kind of look at the fish a little faster or go through a little
I don't know.
more.
This thing looks like it requires a lot of work. Seriously. And then you have to learn how to use it because swimming's mechanical. There's all these things you have to do when you're doing a breaststroke
I mean,
to swim, even if it's leisure. And then you have to pedal this thing and still keep yourself buoyant to go through.
Yeah.
I think it's easier said than done, honestly.
I don't know. As I look at it, okay, I come from a swimmer's background though. Like,
Okay.
I used to swim competitively, terribly, but competitively. And I don't know. It looks just as easy as a flutter kick would, except it's a pedal on your bike. So it's a faster, and then it has a propel at the back. So it goes a lot faster.
It does once you get it down. I think it's different because you usually kick when you swim. Now you've got to pedal, and it's a totally different dynamic when you're in the water. I think it will take some time to get used to using this thing.
You think so?
That's what I think.
I
don't
think
know.
it looks super fun.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
And I learned that Harilyn was a competitive swimmer.
Terrible competitive swimmer.
But you were still doing it. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't do the pull through the water or anything like that. I'm like a rock.
No.
Yes, I am. I'm like a rock. I go slower. I would be in the pool training, and a guy 85 years old going faster than me. I mean, there's
you can't
something.
compare yourself to others.
The dude's 85 years old.
Wow.
And he's flying through the water, and
Well,
I'm
maybe
just like,
he's been swimming for years. You were training and you were running and biking too. He's just getting his exercise in. He's
he didn't
just
even
doing
need a
little swimming.
propeller to go by me. It's just like,
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I was terrible. I did it because all my friends did it.
okay.
If my friends would have jumped off a bridge, your mom always says, if your friends would jump off a bridge, would you follow them? And you're like, no, I followed them. They were swimmers. I was swimmers.
Okay, well, then there you go.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I don't know the last time you were strolling through your social and all of a sudden, scrolling. You were scrolling through your social and all of a sudden it landed on this. An adorable little black kitten that has the loudest, what they call roar, which is that little meow thing. This thing is just going bonkers viral right now. They just call it all forms of cuteness, and everybody's gravitating to this thing.
It's because it's a cute little cat video. Look, cat and dogs, that's like my whole feed. And I just watch all of them and just giggle a little bit.
Her algorithms have landed on dogs and cats.
It's perfect because it just takes you away from the world and just makes you happy.
But you're not a cat person.
No, but I like to watch cats and dogs do cute things.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because they don't always do cute things.
No, but I don't watch those videos.
Of course not. That's why this thing's so, I guess, adorable?
Yeah, because it's pure and sweet and innocent. And we're scrolling for those things. We're scrolling to find the little pieces of joy.
You get, what did you say?
Peaceful and joyful
Pure
and cute.
and innocent? This is pure and innocent?
If you look at that little kitty's face, yeah.
I don't know. I feel that sounds like mischief.
No.
This kitten is about to get into something.
But he hasn't yet, so it's joyful.
Well, they didn't post that part.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Kay is 15 years old. Just like any freshman in high school, he loves basketball. He does the video games. He's into poetry as well.
Okay.
Really into a lot of these things. He loves biology, liberal arts. That's why he has 3 associate degrees in that. He's 15 years old.
I'm sorry, what?
He's 15 years old. He has 3 associate degrees in biology, liberal arts, general studies that he's had at the Indiana University in Northwest. Oh, also has a black belt in Taekwondo. Was on the tumbling team. He has, let's see.
He's incredibly higher achieving.
He was speaking Chinese and taught himself this when he was near 13 months old.
I'm sorry, Chinese?
Yes. They even sent him to a Chinese school. This is crazy cool.
Just, as a 15-year-old, look, I've got a 13-year-old, and he is smart.
Yeah.
But he is, I feel like, normal smart. Like what a normal 13-year-old should be doing. This, at 13 months, he was doing more than my 13-year-old.
This guy's 15. He has taken 4 college courses and plans to go to biomedical engineering, but he was, just a couple of years ago, he was doing that. And he's pursuing his first master's degree right now.
So he has multiple regular degrees,
Yeah.
a high school diploma. He's also in college, classes, and then also working on a master's. So he's going for 5 degrees?
At 15 years old. Wow. My head hurts. I can't do that at my age.
No. What did his mama think?
I know, right? Well, she's the one that helped foster all this because she saw that he was teaching himself how to speak and play piano and all that other stuff when he was 13 months old.
And she just encouraged it.
Oh, yeah.
All the way.
Mm-hmm.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
So the open mic, it's so cool because when you open up the My HISRadio app, which you can get for free from Google Play and the App Store, you'll notice there's an open mic. You can tap on it, record anything you want, anything, seriously, anything you want. This morning is a series of open mics that just came in back to back to back. And I feel like we're on a journey with this person.
Okay.
Seriously, on a journey with this person. Here is the first open mic that just came in on the My HISRadio app. Here's how the person's journey starts.
What are we doing?
Hang on. I feel that's walking.
All right, where are we going?
So I feel that person is walking somewhere. So evidently, we had a Heine open mic.
Oops.
Instead of a butt call. So it's a butt open mic. Okay, so that sounded weird. Now the journey continues. So they were walking, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to figure this one out in this journey. This has to be the same person because it's back to back to back here. I'm trying to figure that out.
They're putting their luggage in an Uber as...
That almost sounds like construction in the background.
You're right.
Yeah, it's got to be because there's somebody backing up. Listen to that. That's a backup. Let's hear that.
Yeah.
So they must be I think they might be out on a walk, and they just walked by some construction.
In their neighborhood, that makes sense.
That could be, although there's a lot of traffic.
I mean...
So we have walking, and now they're near construction. Here's the one that's confusing to me. Again, a series of open mics, back to back to back. It has to be the same person. We're on a journey with them. So they went walking and they wound up on a construction site somewhere. But what's this? What's that? I think Ninja, you thought this was something.
It sounds like they left their phone in a washing machine
Okay.
or on the outside of a car wash.
But I hear talking. I think the car wash could be it. There's somebody talking in the background.
So there's construction. We're walking through a car wash.
Yeah, I think that might be a car wash.
Are we walking through the
I
car
feel-
wash, or have we gotten
no,
in the car
you don't
by this
walk
point?
through a car wash. You know better than that. So that could be. It's like that stuff going across the windshield. I can see that. I think Ninja's right. But listen, there's talking somewhere, I heard. Maybe it was earlier. Oh, there it is. Voices are in the background.
They're happy.
Happy voices in the background.
Happy voices are getting their car washed. If my car was clean, I'd be happy.
Right?
So.
Yeah. So there we are. It was a wonderful journey, but that was all on the open mic through the My His Radio app.
Normally, people just comment about things we say.